Good morning everyone, I hope you're doing very well. We are in Hammersmith, London, on the way to my first day at work for the induction week. I was going to vlog my actual journey, but I just thought, well, it wasn't really too much to vlog. It's all the same as usual. I needed to get a train, 51 minutes from Cambridge to King's Cross. I think I actually cut a bit of time than I thought. Went from King's Cross to Barron's Court, and then it's a 10-minute walk to the head office, so we'll see how it goes. It's nice and fresh, a bit nippy this morning, but it'll be fine once we go inside. But it's nice and quiet, I like it. So we are back home after a relatively somewhat busy day. Day started at 9 AM as far as the actual induction went, and I finished at, well, luckily 3:40. I wasn't actually allowed to have a camera or even a phone for that matter, so unfortunately I couldn't really record too much in between, just because of permission from other people being at the induction. It's a 5-day induction, but it's actually 4 days this week, and then the 5th of December is the last. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a way of getting people actually on the shop floor for that week and a half or something. In actual fact, I feel actually very energetic. I still feel very good. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel with the journey itself, but having actually spoken to other people, I found rather extraordinary. For some people who still actually live in London, they're still commuting 2 hours just to get to this venue, which is actually far longer of a duration than me commuting from another city to London. And it goes to show when people say, well, isn't that really far? Why are you doing this? Well, the reality is, London's such a big place, and people actually underestimate how big London is until you give them perspectives like mine. Tomorrow I am going to be in another location. It seems I've got to travel to another location twice. So I'm going to be in Hammersmith again, but I'm actually going to be in Knightsbridge tomorrow. 9 AM start, but actually it's just a slight shorter train journey because the tube is actually shorter, because today I had to go to something called Barron's Court, which actually is about 15 minutes less. So I'm very much intrigued to see how today unfolds. It's mostly going to be a mixture of, shop floor sales, meeting people in the actual department store, so forth. I kind of wish I could film a bit more, but there just really wasn't too much opportunity to. And of course, I wanted to be respectful of the company's general terms and conditions. They asked very clearly, don't even use your phones. But actually, nearly a whole day without using my phone, I felt pretty good. So I'm very excited for tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think, in terms of, do you live in London? I actually really want to know where you live personally, because I want to know if you've been to London, or, do you have similar challenges commuting to London for anyone working outside of London? Let me know what you think down below. But, this is like shorter vlog now, that because I will be working, I will be trying to, of course, try and stay somewhat consistent, but it's just a case of arranging maybe specific days. But please make sure to check out my TikTok, as well as subscribe to my YouTube. I will leave the links down below for my TikTok. And, I'll look very much forward to seeing you there. Well, thank you very much, guys, and you have a good evening.